Party, when they are contesting against a certain party or a candidate, is naturally going to say that. I see the BJP and the NDA coming with a very, very huge number in Karnataka as well. Of course, the rest of the country, it's a given. So I don't know on what basis Mr. D.K. Shivakumar is saying this, but it's not the truth.
Okay. Many BJP JDS workers are still finding difficulty to work together.
Yeah, see, any alliance, especially when it's just done recently, is going to face challenges and problems, and it's not going to work 100%. Like, it's not as if it's one party. See, any merger for that, even a business merger or a corporate merger, or even if you take a marriage between two people, the two families coming together always have a lot of problems initially. So, but I think it doesn't matter ultimately, because the voters are the ones who are finally going to make up their mind, and I'm sure they're going to vote for Modi ji and the BJP.
Election campaign, madam.
Well, why not? He's the biggest brand ambassador for not just for the BJP but for our country as well. I think the kind of vision he has for our country, the kind of strong and value-added leadership qualities that he brings is a role model for everybody. So I would say that why not?
Okay. Can Vakkaliga support Sumalatha Ambareesh after joining BJP, madam?
Well, right now I'm not in the election phase, so I don't know how it matters right now. But it doesn't matter whichever party I'm in. I'm sure I'm not looking just to win over one particular community, though. Yes, we do belong to the Vakkaliga community, because Mr. Ambareesh was known as a very, very tall leader in the community. So I don't see that as a problem. They see us as an extension of Ambareesh. So it shouldn't matter ultimately what party I belong to. Vakkaligas are there in every party. It's not like Vakkaligas belong to any one single party. They are there in every party. So I don't see that as any kind of a hurdle.
Okay. Nikhil Kumarswamy lost against you. Now you both are working together. How it is, madam?
No, see, I'm not working together with any one person individually. I have joined the BJP, so I'm working for the BJP. That's how I see it.
Okay. Do you think BJP and JDS coordination meeting are working in positive way?
Well, they're still ironing out a lot of problems and hitches, but overall, yes, they are working together, because ultimately it is the candidate that they have to, support to win. So I'm sure they have that in mind, and that will be the primary concern rather than any petty differences on the ground level.
पीएम नरेंद्र मोदी फिर से पीएम बनने के लिए आपका क्या होगा, उनका योगदान क्या होगा, मैडम?
I'm going to campaign wherever I'm asked to, and I'm going to talk about his development work, उनका जो अभिवृद्धि जो whatever he's done on the ground, and his vision for the country, and how far he's taken the country now in the last 10 years, and what he intends is not for himself. He's not a selfish politician, because he's aiming for 2047, where who knows who's going to be around or not. Definitely it's not for himself that he's looking at that. He's looking for the country's future, our development, our generations, and overall comprehensive positive way that he's taking it, whether it's regarding the climate change, whether it's the digitalization, whether it's the network of roads that the BJP has done under his leadership. And I think he is the best and the only option that our country has.
मंड्या के जो लोग थे, मैडम, आपको फुल सपोर्ट कर रहे थे. इस बार भी आप खड़े हो जाइए. कोई पार्टी से भी नहीं फ्रीडम होकर खड़े हो जाए तो आपको सपोर्ट करें, फिर क्यों आपने मंड्या का सीट छोड़ा? ये एक प्रश्न बहुत बड़ा हो चुका है.
Yeah, see, there were a lot of my followers who were very adamant that I do contest even this time, even if it's as an independent. But I did not want, my own ego or my own future to come in the way of what I see as, that I want to be supportive of PM Modi ji and the BJP coming back to power, because I think that's the way the country's future lies. So the country's future, my constituency of Mandya, that future and my state's future were bigger to me than my own future. So I'm sure the people of Mandya still have their affection for me. I don't see that reducing in any way. Yes, I have sacrificed a winning seat, whereas people are not ready even to give up their seats which they've lost. I know it's a big sacrifice, but I think it's for the larger good. That's what I've done.
ये फिर से केंद्र में बीजेपी सरकार आने के बाद सुमलता अम्बरीश को कुछ बड़ा पोस्ट मिल सकता है? क्यों बोले तो आपने बीजेपी को, कुमारस्वामी को सीट छोड़ा है, कुछ निरीक्षण कर सकते हैं मैडम?
I don't know. I have not put any conditions. I have spoken to the High Command. They have given me a lot of respect while speaking to me, and they said they wish to see me in their party. They want leaders like me in their party. That's what Prime Minister Modi ji himself said. So I see that as a mark of respect, and I respect his words in return. That's why I have stood by his party, not with any hopes of getting some position or something, as you said. But I'm sure they will treat me with respect in the party.
कुमारस्वामी भी एनडीए में है, आप भी एनडीए में हो. मंड्या में सुमलता ही क्यों नहीं खड़े हो गए? कुमारस्वामी ही क्यों? सुमलता खड़े होते तो बीजेपी सपोर्ट भी मिलता था, जेडीएस भी मिलता था. वो मंड्या क्यों सुमलता क्यों नहीं?
That is the party's decision. In an alliance, which seat has to go to whom is generally done by the senior leaders of the party, and you have to put this question to them. I'm sure if the BJP had retained the seat and if I had contested, I would have given a very, very tough and good fight to the other party. But anyway, now it's all done, so no use talking about that.
पीएम मोदी से आपके जब मुलाकात हो गई थी मैडम, कुछ बातचीत हुआ था? क्या बातचीत हुआ था? कुछ डिस्कशन? आप पहली बार सांसद एमपी बनने के बाद पीएम मोदी से मिले तो कुछ बातचीत हुआ था? कुछ सजेशन दिए थे आपको मोदी जी?
See, I had met over the past 5 years, I've met him at least 5 or 6 times for different issues. I think the first time I met him after my election and I'd just taken the oath, I had gone to take his blessings, and he just said that you're a warrior, that you're a fighter, and because it's not easy to win an MP election as an independent against the sitting government. So I took that as a great encouragement for me. And even now when we spoke, I had spoken to him about my constituency and the political atmosphere in my constituency, and he was very aware. And I was also talking about the way people might talk now if I do not contest, etc. So he gave me the advice, said, see, there's nobody in the world who, people have spoken against more than, himself. Like people have criticized me so much. People have thrown stones at me. People have spoken such bad things about me. But I do not take that. I do not think about that. I only think about the positive things I want to do for my country, and that's how I handle that situation. So he's saying people will talk regardless whether you do good or bad. Also people will talk against you. So don't take that seriously. You stay focused on your work. I think that's a very valuable piece of advice that he gave me.
5 साल पहले आप मंड्या से कैंपेनिंग कर रहे थे. कुछ आप कुमारस्वामी को सजेशन देना चाहोगे कि मंड्या के बारे में, आपको उनके पॉलिटिक्स के बारे में, सजेशन फॉर कुमारस्वामी?
See, I don't think I'm anybody to give suggestions to Mr. Kumarswamy. He's been a chief minister twice over, and is the son of former prime minister himself. So I don't think he needs my suggestions, but definitely I would ask him to continue my fight, which I've been doing against illegal mining and for the protection of KRS Dam, and for which I intend to still stand by the farmers of Mandya, come what way, whether I'm in power, whether I'm the MP there or not. I am the daughter-in-law of Mandya, so I have certain responsibilities which I intend to fully carry out regardless of whatever position I'm in.
आपका नेक्स्ट पॉलिटिकल करियर क्या होगा मैडम, पॉलिटिकल स्टेप पर नेक्स्ट?
I'm not thinking, I'd never think politically for myself. Even when I stood for election, it was more of a emotional thing because the people of Mandya had actually put pressure on me saying that, we want you to come in the place of Ambareesh. So that is what made me take that step, even though it was a very, very unheard of step or a bold step at that time to contest as independent against the sitting CM's son. So even now I don't think politically. I always think of how I can be of service to my constituents, the people who stood by me, my supporters. I think of them primarily. Politically, I take whatever comes my way, it's fine. If it doesn't also, I don't lose any sleep over that.
मंड्या के लोगों के साथ फिल्म इंडस्ट्री वाले भी आपको देख रहे थे कि नेक्स्ट सुमलता अम्बरीश का क्या डिसीजन होगा, क्यों बोले तो फिल्म इंडस्ट्री से निकलकर डायरेक्ट पॉलिटिक्स के पार्लियामेंट को चले गए थे आप। एक बड़ा डिसीजन था, बड़ा कदम था, बड़ा अचीवमेंट था। अभी आप सीट छोड़ने के बाद फिल्म इंडस्ट्री वाले आपको क्या बोलते हैं, क्या क्या कहते हैं, आपके सजेशन क्या देते हैं मैडम? नहीं छोड़ना था क्या, क्यों छोड़े?
See, there will be different mixed opinions and suggestions from everybody. You cannot take everybody's opinion because there's only one choice that you have to make ultimately. Yes, but lots of people, most of the people have appreciated my decision. They felt it took a lot of dignity and courage to take this step, and they appreciated me a lot.
2019 में आप राज्य सरकार के अपोजिट खड़े होकर चुनाव जीते थे। अभी भी स्टेट में कांग्रेस गवर्नमेंट है, उनके अपोजिट हो। तभी कुमारस्वामी आपका अपोजिट थे, आप अभी कुमारस्वामी और आप एक साइड में हो, सर कांग्रेस एक तरफ है, इसके बारे में क्या बोलना चाहिए?
I think even I learned that politics is not a straightforward field. There's always, it's more like a game of chess. So the pawns keep moving and you have to adjust yourself according to the position. But one thing I will not compromise, I'm very certain of that, is my self-respect and my principles, which I intend to stick on. That's why even though I was offered other constituencies in the place of Mandya, I did not take it up because I felt my commitment was towards Mandya. So regardless of what politics is, I'm going to be the same.
मैडम, मंड्या के इस चुनाव में जो क्रेज था 2019 में, जो क्रेज था मंड्या में, अभी इस चुनाव में नहीं दिख रहा है। क्यों तो आप कंटेस्ट तब कर रहे थे ना, बहुत सारा क्रेज था, पूरा देश का नजर इधर मंड्या की तरफ था। एक इंटरव्यू में कुछ लीडर्स भी कर रहे थे कि मंड्या में क्या होगा, मंड्या में क्या होगा, सरकार उससे सुमलता है। आप वो क्रेज अभी कम हो गया थोड़ा मंड्या में, आप नहीं कंटेस्ट कर रहे इसलिए।
See, every election is different. You cannot compare. वो जो time था, वो the situation वैसा था कि one lady was taking on 8 MLAs in the constituencies, 3 ministers and the whole government, and still I managed to win by a thumping majority of 1,26,000 votes. So every time it won't be the same. Yes, maybe the focus now is on different things. So it's okay. It's not a problem.
अभी अम्बरीश रहते थे तो आप एमपी रहते थे तो क्या सजेशन देते थे आपको? नहीं कंटेस्ट हो जाओ बोलकर सजेशन देते थे, क्या करते थे उसके बारे?
No, if he was alive, I would not have been in politics only. So this situation would not have come.
ಅನುಕ್ಷಣದ ಸುದ್ದಿಗಳಿಗಾಗಿ ವಿಸ್ತಾರ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಹೊಸ ಸುದ್ದಿಗಳ ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ಗಾಗಿ ಬೆಲ್ ಐಕಾನ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಲೇಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ಸ್ಗಾಗಿ www.vistaranews.com ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ಗೆ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಅಂಗೈಯಲ್ಲೇ ಜಗತ್ತಿನ ಸುದ್ದಿ ತಿಳಿಯಲು ವಿಸ್ತಾರ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಆಪ್ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ.